For the past week, I've been making a series of videos that allows me to delve heavily into the Scream franchise to bring you guys some of the removed, deleted and alternate scenes that didn't manage to make it to theatres. Most of this information is taken from original scripts, drafts and interviews with cast and crew who worked on the movie. So far I've done 5 different videos showcasing some aspects of the movies that were changed before the movies hit theatres. To make sure you don't miss out on this awesome Scream trivia, be sure to hit subscribe and make sure you sign up for notifications so you don't miss a single update. In today's video we're going to be taking a look at the original version of Kirby Reed's encounter with Charlie Walker at the end of Scream 4. This draft for Scream 4 was mostly written by Kevin Williamson. Due to his departure from the movie, Ehren Kruger was asked to step in, and the final version we saw of 4 is basically Ehren's own spin on Kevin's original script. In the final version of the movie, we saw Kirby and Charlie slowly progress in their relationship as the movie went on. The pair shared a common love for horror, which seemingly bonded them into a flirtatious relationship. The whole situation reached its climax towards the end of the movie, however, when it was revealed that Charlie was in fact Ghostface and he eventually turned on Kirby, not before she bested Ghostface at his own horror trivia game. Charlie left Kirby for dead. So what I'm going to do is with this video, I'm actually going to show you guys that entire sequence. I read this original draft of the movie and I was absolutely blown away by how much better this specific scene was. The whole third act played out so much differently, which I will cover in another video, but the trivia game is still intact, and the reason for Charlie turning on Kirby actually is revealed in this version, and I think it was just perfect, honestly. The setup is the same, so we will be dropping into the script just as Kirby and Sydney are inside Kirby's house and Charlie is outside. So without further ado, let's take a look at the original draft version of Kirby's trivia game with Ghostface. Kirby is freaking out, she fights back her emotion. Just then, Kirby and Sydney see Ghostface appear behind Charlie. She realises she was wrong. Sydney, watch out. Charlie turns as the knife strikes. He ducks, races away, back into the yard. The Ghostface goes after him. They disappear from view. Kirby moves to the next window, just misses them. The windows of the room only face the side yard. She goes into the next room. It's a small bedroom that opens up onto the whole backyard. 2 huge glass doors look out onto the yard and pool. Suddenly the lights go out. The backyard is plunged into darkness. Shit, what now? Sydney backs away from the glass. Just then her cell phone rings. She answers it. Sydney. What? Kirby watches Sydney, terrified. Ghostface. Are you ready? Sydney. For what? To play a game. Sydney turns angry. I'm not playing, asshole. Sydney hangs up. A shivering Kirby stares at her. Should you have hung up on him? Just then, backyard lights flood the yard. Both Sydney and Kirby go to the glass doors and look out onto the backyard. In the middle of the yard, directly facing the guest house, Charlie sits in a patio chair, bound by electric tape. It covers his mouth, his arms and legs. He struggles to free himself, ripping and pulling, but it's impossible. Inside the guest house, Kirby cries out. She's frighteningly sober, crazed. Kirby, don't, oh god, don't, please. She starts for the door when Sydney grabs her. No, don't. And then the phone rings. Sid answers. Ghostface, let's try this again. You know how this works. First question, are you ready? No, Sid's not ready. She's not ready at all. Sydney, no, I'm not ready. A shaking, terrified Kirby stares at Charlie in the yard. Their eyes meet. He's begging for his life. Kirby turns to Sydney, finding courage. I'm ready, said Kirby. Sydney puts her cell on speaker so Kirby can hear. Ghostface, easy warm-up. Name the killer in Stab. Kirby, Billy Loomis, Stu Marker, Mickey Altieri, Debbie Salt, aka Nancy Loomis, Roman Bridger. Kirby's brain is crazily focused. She knows her shit. Man's voice. Name the first victim in Stab. Kirby. Easy. Casey. Oh wait. No, it was her boyfriend in the backyard. Sydney. No, it's a trick question. Maureen Prescott was the first victim a year earlier. Kirby nods. Yes, of course. Ghostface. Very nice. Directed Evil Dead. Sam Raimi. Ghostface. Karen Black starred in Trilogy of Terror. Kirby's an ace with trivia. Sydney watches her impressed. Then she goes to Charlie in the yard. She still holds the knife. Sydney quietly opens the door. When Ghostface. Sydney, you step out that door and I will slit him ear to ear. Sydney closes the back door. Charlie is watching, horrified, his life in their hands. Ghostface. What current remake featured Kirby? Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Dawn of the Dead, Hills of Eyes, Amityville Horror, The Fog, Halloween 1 and 2, Last House on the Left, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, My Bloody Valentine, When a Stranger Calls, The Stepfather, Black Christmas, Prom Night, House of Wax, Piranha, The Fog. I got it right. It was one of those, right? As Kirby hopes one of those was the answer to the question she never heard. So is Sydney. Their hearts are racing. Charlie watches, freaked but rooting, praying. The deadly Q&A continues, fast and focused. The original masking Hallett, William Shatner. Ghostface. Original Freddy Krueger. Kirby, Robert Englund. Ghostface. Saw. Kirby, Tobin Bell. Ghostface. Johnny Depp. Kirby, First Nightmare. Ghostface. How old was Jason when he drowned in Camp Crystal Lake? This stops her. How old? Are you fucking kidding me? That's not a real question. Kirby racks her brain. She has no fucking idea. Ghostface. Clock's ticking. Kirby goes nuts, trying to figure it out. He didn't drown. Another trick question. Charlie trembles and shakes, freaking out. Ghostface. When he was believed to have drowned. He was a little kid. He was... Shit. Kirby is mouthing 9, 10. She's counting it out on her fingers. She has no idea. She's a nervous wreck. Sydney tries to help. Sydney, go with 1. 9 works. Kirby, wait. In the final chapter, we learned Mrs. Voorhees gave birth in 1946, right? And in the original, the 2 counsellors were killed in the flashback in 58, and Jason drowned the summer before, 57. So was born in 46, drowned in 57, would make him 11. Jason was 11. 11, yes. Kirby leaps up, with mad and crazy euphoria. Charlie is relieved. Sort of. Sid looks around the yard. It's deadly quiet. Sydney into the phone. Hello? Are you there? Automated voice. If you'd like to make a call, please hang up. Sydney kills it, looks around, turns to Kirby. You won. Okay, let's get Charlie to the house, okay? A petrified Kirby can only nod. Charlie watches, curious as to what they're up to. Sydney unlatches the door, looks to left, right. Slowly she steps out. Kirby joins her. On Charlie, scared, worried, hopeful. Kirby looks at the backyard, to the main house. There's no sign of anyone, anywhere. I won, didn't I? Kirby and Sid race to Charlie. They rip at the tape around his arms, all the while looking around into the shadows of the yard, knowing the killer could be anywhere. Kirby, I won, Charlie, I won. She rips the tape from his mouth, then arms. Charlie, oh God, hurry. Sydney, finish this and get out of here. I gotta find Jill. Sydney starts for the main house while Kirby continues freeing Charlie. With his hands free, Charlie starts helping. He rips his legs free from the chair. He rises up. He grabs Kirby, kisses her for saving his life. Kirby, we have to hurry. Charlie, yeah, just one thing. She looks at Charlie, his expression turns. Then she sees the knife he reaches for, hidden in the chair. The next moment happens fast, as Charlie stabs her with the knife. It slices into Kirby's stomach. She stumbles back. How did you fucking know 11? You fucking cow, you were supposed to miss that one. God damn it. Kirby looks at him with childlike innocence. Then the pain and shock follow. Yeah, you win alright, you fucking prick tease. You win death. He stabs her again, furious at her. She coughs up, unable to speak. A look of stunned horror. He stabs her several more times. Quick jabs. Kirby manages a scream. Sydney turns in time to see Kirby drop to the ground, as Charlie meets Sid's stare. Okay, you look genuinely surprised. I can explain. He takes a step towards Sid. She stumbles back inside the house. He starts for her. Okay, firstly, I promise you guys I will be continuing this tomorrow. The final act is awesome, and there's so much to discuss. But let's deal with this right now. I'm absolutely baffled at how much better this entire sequence was. It may just be me, but I felt having Sydney there helping Kirby along with certain knowledge was a really great addition. I don't know about you guys, but she come across a lot more hands-on in just this sequence than she did in the entire movie we got. She attempts to free Charlie whilst Ghostface is distracted. She helps Kirby with horror knowledge, indicating Sydney isn't a stranger to horror herself. She also has this no-nonsense, let's get the job done attitude, which I think would have been a great direction for her to head in. The trivia battle with Kirby and Ghostface was far more intense in this draft, and in my opinion, it really was like a war between them. Ghostface was trying every possible way to trip her up, but Kirby was just too knowledgeable with the trivia, so much so Charlie got annoyed that she outwitted their own trivia game. So technically speaking, Jill simply hung up, and the pair of them were likely so frustrated that Kirby outwitted them in that phone call. To some degree, I always felt Charlie felt some kind of remorse for Kirby in the version we got, whereas in this version, he was cold-blooded and just plain evil towards her. I just think this draft was so much better than the movie we got, but I am a huge fan of Kevin Williamson's work, and most of this here was his writing, and the reason it was changed was because Ehren Kruger edited and removed it. But what do you guys think of this scene? Was it better than the one we got, or did you prefer the final version instead? Share your thoughts and opinions below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss out on more of this awesome Scream trivia. I'll be covering more from the original Scream 4 draft in the next few days, so I will see you in the next video.